What was it like when you first got your PGA Tour card?
Well, I kind of had a little bit of, I mean, you get to start in Hawaii. So that was the first event. So that's kind of awesome. Um, but we're going up there and, I play my first practice round. And then I met Paul Azinger the first day I was there. So that was cool. And he said, "Yeah, you want to play some golf?" And I was like, "All right, we'll play tomorrow." So I'm so excited. Get on the range, hit like a 10-yard chip, hit like a 30-yard chip, and I pull something in my back.
No.
And I can't even like take the club back. Can't even putt.
Damn.
And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. So, and they have trainers and stuff. So I don't play any that day. On the table with, the tour guys the whole day and laying in the bed, ice in my back. Like I said, it was just like a 30-yard chip. It wasn't even like, I'm 23. This stuff shouldn't happen, right?
First tournament?
Yeah, first turn. Well, I'd gotten to one before I did Q school, and I basically had mono before that one, so that didn't help. I had that before second stage too. I forgot about that. I hadn't been able to play, and these parents shipped me down to Houston, and I didn't even play practice round. I played like 9 holes and just barely got enough energy to play 9 holes, and then I was like, all right, well, let's see how this goes, and was able to find a way. And so I'm laying like first tour event, hurt myself on a 20-yard chip shot, like the third swing of the day. So basically in the bed, iced and all that day. Wednesday, same thing, ice. Went to the trainers twice, ice, laying in bed. And Wednesday, the first day I couldn't do anything. The second day I could at least swing a putter. And then the third day, still hurting. And I talked to the trainers and on Thursday, and they're like, it's a muscle strain or whatever. And I said, "Can I injure myself anymore?" And they're like, "No, you're not going to hurt yourself anymore. It's just going to be painful, but you're not going to make it any worse." And I'm like, "Well, I flew halfway around the world basically to get here, so I'm going to play."
Good question to ask them.
Yeah. And that's why I said, I can play through some pain since I'm already here. I have nothing. Usually you try not to fight through stuff but like I said, I'm at the bottom floor, so there's nowhere to go but up. So I said, all right, well, let's go. Let's see what happens. And I was able to somehow shoot 70. And then the next round I shot 66. At the time I was when I came in, I went off real early. At the time I was in the lead, like when I finished. Ended up by the end of the day, it wasn't, but played the rest of the week, back got a little bit better. She got 10th at my first event after all that. And I was like, all right, this is great. Made $100,000. I think it was $110,000 and 23, I'm cloud 9. So, but the next tournament starts. So we get on a red eye. I go over there. I sleep funny on the plane. My back is killing me. This is the start I had.
Jeez.
So I try to play through the week. It keeps getting worse. I play one round. I shoot like 66 or not 66, like 76 or 78. And I'm like, I'm done. So I take the rest of the week off, going to the trainer every day, going like that. Go San Diego's the next week. Go to San Diego. Still hasn't got any better. Tried to play on Monday. It hurt real bad. And a guy that I was with Cobra at the time, and one of the guys working there knew a chiropractor. He said he's a Nuka chiropractor. He said, "Hey, this guy works with, Kobe, and these other guys are really good. So he's go see this guy." And I said, "Okay." So I went and saw him, and something was out of whack. I was carrying like 75 pounds more on my right side than I was my left side. So,
damn.
So he crack, got on a scale. He had 2 scales where you could see it, and it kind of immediately fixed. And I went like straight to the golf course after that, and I swung, and I'm like, it doesn't hurt.
Oh,
wow.
And ended up playing that week, and I played okay, and I got like 23rd. And then the next week was Phoenix. I still felt great. Went out. I love the golf course. First round, I shot like 68. I missed some short putts. I called my agent that night, and I was like, I'm going to win this golf tournament a bunch. And ended up just being an unbelievable week for me, and I ended up winning by 8 that week.
Holy shit!
Amazing.
So,
Good.
It looks like I had you see it on paper, like, oh, it's easy start. This guy goes 10th, miss the cut or withdrew and then goes 23rd and win. But there was some weird things happening there in between. So, just kind of, when I was the fastest to $1 million, win my fourth event out, and was just,
fastest to $1 million
at the time. Yeah, it might have been broken by now with the money being a lot more, but
that's amazing.
Literally like an incredible metric for like one of the best starts of all time, right? I mean, that's just like coming in hot. The definition.
Exactly.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed the video.
And subscribe and hit the bell for a whole lot more to come.
Thanks for tuning in to Studio 22.